Good morning, welcome to the vlog. So today is kind of the calm before the storm. Today is the last day that we are in our new house before all of our stuff arrives. Our stuff gets here tomorrow, household goods, and honestly, it's gonna be really interesting because we've had a chance to live in the house this past week and we've kind of got to feel out, where we want to put everything, which has been helpful because I have moved some things around. But then the interesting part starts because then you gotta start getting everything placed where you want it, put away, and it's just a whole process. So I've been trying to do as much organizing. I talked a little bit in the last vlog, as much organizing as possible before all of our stuff gets here. So I've been working on some pre-organizing. I'm gonna finish working on that today. So I thought I'd just take you along for a little bit of organizing the new house and just a day in the life vlog, sharing what we do the last day before all of our items arrive. So I shared in the last vlog, but in case you missed it, I got a whole bunch of these like drawer organizers to put away in the drawers before our items actually arrive, because like our silverware is not here yet. So there's no silverware in here, but I did pick up some chip clips. But I went ahead and got all the organizers set in the drawers so that way it was ready for when all of the stuff got here, so I could just easily plunk everything in the drawers. And we do have a couch now and a step stool, hooray. So I used the step stool to put the curtains up, ignore all the paint colors. We're having painters come over to give bids right now. We are getting rid of the purple wall. It is a really pretty shade of purple, but I just, I decorate with blues. So we'll be going with more of a neutral and everything. But up here in the front is my husband's office, his office / library, as Natalie is demonstrating down here. So this has also become an Amazon intake area where we bring all the boxes that we get in the front and bring them over here to the side so we can easily unload them and get them into the house, since we're doing a lot of organizing with Amazon items right now. So today I'm going to organize the bathroom counters mainly and underneath the bathroom. So I got these storage organizers that have 2 shelves. I'm going to use those under the sinks. I have some closet organizers and also some counter organizers. So I'm going to put all this together and start getting them in the bathrooms. I have my trusty assistant here to help me. He's overseeing the process for me. He just wants to know when his dog beds are going to end up here. We have this little nook right here, and what we decided is we're going to have contractors come and hopefully build some shelves up there, and then his long kennel will go in the bottom. So he'll have his own little penguin bedroom at this house, so that'll be fun. I got all of these different items put together. I'm going to get them to the bathrooms that they need to go to. So these organizers are going to go underneath the sink. They have some different organization pieces like some hooks and some containers on the top. And then I like these because the bottom slides out, but then it's open so they can stick different things of different dimensions on the top and also the bottom and have easy access. So I got one for Isabella, one for Natalie, and one for my husband. I have one underneath my bathroom already, and it slides out and has multiple drawers, and I think I'm going to get a second one of those. So I wanted to see how these function, and then I'm going to figure out if I'm going to get one of these or all drawers, because I had just kind of random things like makeup and things like that none of the rest of them have. And then I got these to organize the girls' counters by the sink with their toothbrushes, and each of them have their own hand soap and all of that. Mouthwash and things that they each individually have. So I got one of those for each of them. I got this to organize the closet for just small items that go in there, like medicines and things like that. I'll probably get a number more of these, but I just got one to start out. And then this is for our counter in our bathroom to start. It's just kind of a starter solution for some of all of the kind of the liquids that I had sitting out. I had like my perfumes and things like that sitting out at the prior house, and I think that the baskets from Target would slide right on the bottom, but we're gonna see what fits once the rest of our stuff gets here. But in the meantime, I can get all of this in place so that way when the boxes get here, I can just basically unload the items, like the items that go underneath their sink, their kind of extra bathroom items, right onto these storage containers, and then it's just easy and ready to go. So the next thing I'm going to do after I put these in the bathrooms is open up these fabric containers. Same things. This is going to store blankets and just extra pantry items like sheets, and I'm going to go ahead and get those set here in the linen closet here in the hallway. So it's just ready where I'm unloading sheets. It can go right into the organization items. So this is the girls' bathroom. A lot of things are gonna change in here. Like I said, paint color is pretty much gonna change everywhere. But here is their vanity area and all the bathroom stuff that they have to put on there. So I am going to go ahead and get things like the soap can just go right in there, toothbrushes, and get these sorted out. Then under the sink, they don't have a lot of stuff. I already put some drawer organizers in here for when they get their hair bands and all of those sorts of items. They can just slide right in there. But underneath the sink, I wanted to give them a couple tiers of organization, so I'm going to slide these in. So that's what those look like. They definitely help tidy up the counter a little bit. And these are items that the kids tend to want to leave on the counter for easy access anyways. So that way it organizes like their brush, their toothbrush. They've both got their own hand soap. Then they have some different hair items and hand sanitizer here in the middle. And then the rest of it can go down in the drawers after it gets here. And then we've got some organization pieces down here at the bottom. Natalie tends to have more hair things, little hair bands and all of that. So that's what the extra little thing over here was, something I picked up at Target to hold some of those clips and all of that. So we'll be ready to move all of that stuff in when our items arrive tomorrow. Then this one and this metal and wood shelf, I'm going to take these to our master bathroom and use them to organize in there. So this is just going to slide right in over here to give my husband some extra storage space there on the bottom. And then for mine, I've already gotten these shelves, or these like sliding drawers. I really like those, so I think I'm going to get one of those for the other side as well. Then I'm going to tackle all this stuff. I think that I may actually get something like what the girls have with the toothbrush holder, but for now I'm just going to try to get all of this cleaned up. I want to get some glass items to hold the plackers and also Q-tips. So we'll set those over this side because I need something to set those in, and then to see where the rest of this is going to end up. So I really like how that utilizes the vertical space. So I've talked about it in other vlogs, but we're planning on redoing this vanity area and replacing the vanity, and also trying to get a storage system that goes the shelves up like we had at the last house. Instead of one on each side, just one up the center. I think that'll work perfectly. And this is the majority of the items that we use. You can see that there's not a lot left over. If we can get those shelves going up the center, I think that's everything that we will need. So I think other than this, after seeing the kids' counters, I think I just may get one of the soap organizers, like what the kids have in their rooms, one for myself and one for my husband. And then I think with the organizers on the underside, because obviously he doesn't really have much underneath there yet, once we start using those, I think that should get us pretty well organized in here. And then I'll have some glass containers. I have at least one for the Q-tips that are becoming in our items. And then I might get some little flowers for up there. I'm hoping one of the Target baskets that I already have and used in our last bathroom will just drop right in here. And then that would be perfect. So we'll see after our goods get here, and I'll share kind of the progression of this. But this is going to help get the bathroom counter sorted out quite a bit with just a couple organization tools that we can get everything kind of in its own place. But definitely these under the sink ones, I really, really love this one because I know I'm going to have different items coming, and I really like the drawer configuration for that. And then just so you can see, I don't know what's in his drawers, but just so you can see what's in the drawers, I've used this one as like a contacts and eyeglass drawer, and I already have the organizers in there. And then this one is more, I've got all my wedges and cotton pads, my moisturizers, toothbrush, eye makeup remover, you know, just some kind of my more grab and go things that I use every single day, tweezers. And so I use some of those plastic organizers that I got from Amazon to organize the drawers already in there. And that's the majority of what will go in there, because obviously we had our daily use items with us. So I won't need to put very much else in there. There's just like a little occasional use items and some more hair tools and things like that that I'll need to organize on the underneath side of the vanity. But all in all, it's coming together. And then the last organization items out here left are the linen closet items. And the linen closet, the dog's taking a nap. Look how cute he is. So his actual kennel will go the whole span of that. And then we'll just get some shelves and we can build, you know, in some things. But look how cute. He's got his own little bedroom up here. Anyhow, back to task. This is the linen closet that's up here in the center of the hallway. So I'm going to use some of these shelf organizers to start organizing this stuff. This is just some Lush stuff that I already have a container when our items get here that can go in. I have some long, large, like plastic containers for all of these sprays and stuff like that I'll put those in once those get here from Amazon, and then I'm planning on doing sheets and things like that up here. So I'll go ahead and open up those bins and start getting this area set to be able just to drop in our items when they arrive. Look at that. I could not have planned that like any better. Like one fits exactly on one side and one fits exactly on the other. So I'm gonna put one on that shelf and one on the next shelf up, but I wanted to show you before I put it all together how perfect that was. So there's some bottoms in here, and I thought this was interesting. They just sent me a bunch of rope that I guess I get to tie on my own to put as handles here. Okay, and that gave that closet at least a start, and then as I start getting items in, I know I'm going to be ordering some more items, but I wanted to get it started, so I at least had a basis for where I'm going to put things. And what I'm thinking for these is this is going to be great to keep sheets organized, because then I can organize it by size of bed and keep like all the twin sheets here, all the queen sheets here, etc. So that way they're divided by size, full sheets, because we actually have multiple twin beds since we have the day bed in the house. Pull-out couch that's a twin, a pull-out couch now that's a queen. Our bed's a queen, Isabella's is a full, so hers is kind of the one-off one. So we do have a number of sets of sheets just because there's so many different areas. If we did ever use every single one of them to sleep, we'd have, I think, something like 8 beds or something like that in the house. So anyhow, a lot of different sheets for that, so I'm going to keep those organized. And then we'll have some clear plastic storage here, and then I would definitely want to utilize these vertical spaces. So I may move some of these around and move like sheets down here. So we'll see where everything goes, because I still need to put towels in here as well. And as luck would have it, when I went downstairs, Amazon had delivered a box, and it had these plastic containers in there. It came as a set of 3. I'm planning on using 2 in the linen closet to organize the tall different bottles of different things we have, like suntan lotion and things like that. And then the 3rd I'm planning on using down below underneath my sink for my hair tools. So that helped get all of that organized, and I'm gonna go put the other one underneath my sink for the hair tools, go finish doing my hair, and then we're gonna go get lunch. So we had potbelly for lunch. It was really good, but all of our sandwiches are gone. The kids like the BLTA. It's a BLT with avocado on it. And we have a Oreo shake. And these are so thick that we're having to eat them with spoons today. That's good though. So we are back. We just ran to the splash pad for a little bit, and the kids got to play for a bit. There's tons of great parks and splash pads here, so it's definitely one of the bonuses of living in this area. And we're back home. Dan's putting up a doorbell. I am making some chicken fingers. We've never actually gotten these before. I just put them on the order because it looked pretty easy. I just made these so we can put these in a Caesar salad. So we will have some salad for dinner after the painter comes to give us a quote on painting for the house, which should be here shortly. So we're working with what we got here. We're gonna have chicken Caesar salad for dinner tonight, and I don't have any bowls, but I do have this baking glass tray that I got at Target earlier in the week. So I'm just gonna mix everything together, put the chicken in here, and we're gonna use some paper plates. We'll have real utensils and all of that tomorrow, assuming it gets